My hand is freezing. Hey guys, morning, good evening, good afternoon. We're zooming, playing off with Pokemon Legend ZA. Not ZA, but Arceus. And then, I guess, a lot of things, life happens. I really was about to do this off screen because, I had to handle some issues. I will explain it now, but it's more like I did change out Lucaria with the rock wood. If you look at my team, I know I almost said like it's similar, but it's more like I'm trying to like organize it so much as I can. That way I can just handle Barlow. So I'm gonna go over here. I did some capture summon, evolution. I did majority of the stuff off screen. You guys don't want to see that. So I want to keep it as a private, but it's like a little testimony. I know I didn't change the title of Secrets while I was playing Pokemon. And I will say, like, pray for me. But whatever time people come in the last minute or whatever, my channel be blowing up unexpectedly. It's just for now, just that you always take that one person to fix everything, the family members. It always take one person. I have no choice but to do this little probation. I'm doing it on Monday. Today is March the 1st. I had to do everything by myself. You could say, what about your family members? They ain't doing much of nothing. So it's like, it's kind of funny with something. A parent leave you something. Now, I will say this, we're meant to this. But for my people, for black people, us, I'm going to speak the truth. And this is actually only but the truth. With black people, we don't know too much knowledge when it comes to lands and stuff. And all the laws. So we had to look at back in the day. Back then, people made rule sets and all that. If they been knew my people know how to do the will and all that type of stuff, everything would have been transferred. And then the house could be afloat. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it, it just said that's how it is. The seal bill for black folks, and then they try to take away people's lands. So it's just more like I'm just trying to like get this day done because I did talk to my sister. I put my difference aside, and I literally had to say was, you know, hey, I need to get my stuff out of the house. I thought that she would like, keep it, but vastly she said she don't wanted it because like, that loan don't have much in the house because of Dorothy Matthews and X, Y, and Z, and I was just standing here looking like I guess I'm the person have no choice but to take care of this house. And then I know you guys will say that's a lot of burden on you. What's going on? Because it feels like to me at this point I can't make people do what they want to do. So I just have to do what I have to do. And then not only that, still waiting for the job application until they call me. Until for that, I know what God said to like do not work and focus on what I got going now. My plan was to just get a part-time job, just add a little something in my pocket. That way I could just, get some stable income. It feels like I'm being disobedient to God, but it's like the pressure on me, and it's like I told like testimony that ad because I didn't get nothing for the tax papers. There goes that. I did submit my health insurance, but the lady told me not many people don't submit their health insurance like that because at least you did good. back to where I was around the house, and it feels like it always had to be one person that had a choice but to step up to the plate because I don't want to lose these houses because my people work hard towards it. If they know any better about laws, land property, take a loan off the house because the house I'm living in is my grandpa, Sonny Man, John Wright. Damn, I am doing the best way I can. At least I have time. I know it's almost like the beginning of the year. So there's no excuse for me because at least I can be patient. And then I just want to solve the solution to these problems. And it's like, at least God told me you got enough time to handle it. For now, I gotta stay quiet on my low and then just, that's the only way I could do this. Because God was right when He gave me that dream about free and not paying and all that. My sisters, it's kind of funny that I have. There's somebody out there have the exact same experience as me because when it comes to family members, similar. Because whoever come by watch this video, you already know. So I just don't want people to know what I'm doing. I ain't low for a while and then it's like it's a mess I had to deal with. The pressure's on me. It's kind of funny. People don't realize that how valuable these houses really is. They don't want to do much anything, and then it's sad because it's like at this point, I know I gotta be careful with the words I'm saying, but it's like I feel like when I said this, it feels like what's the point of having family members like siblings? It is like they so a problem because it's like they don't understand. They gave people. I know some people don't have the best of the best childhood, whatever. Relationship can be broken and all that. Fine. I don't may not know it. But the one thing I will say, because I can relate, when I go through it, some people just don't want to be rekindled by other people's relationship because they've done so much damage. Best to keep their peace to themselves. So it is pressure, and I just like, and then they expect me to do everything. Trying to find out the truth that the lock's been changed not because of free, it was JJ. So he was trying to be slick or something so he could live there for free because somebody has no choice but to pay for it. So I had no choice but to step up and put all these houses in my name, all three of them. But I had to make sure they had to sign the paperwork and all that because I don't know how they're gonna go, but I will get more information. But I'm gonna do it on Monday. Handle this situation because it's a one thing, there's another. I had to deal with this and then pressure. Don't get yourself stressed out there. God didn't lighten the burden off of me, but until then, it is. I get some more updates. I wanted to keep it by myself, and make a story time, but I just guess this is like the little advertisement until I fully make a video analysis of, what I was going through and all that. But other than that, it's not the time to think about it. At least one thing, at least I got, at least I had the same things, right? So there's no excuse. At least I did something right rather than nothing. Because most people, they don't want to do nothing. Lord Jesus. You guys say give up the house, it ain't worth it, but I can't. And then it's like, it's a family legacy. It's kind of funny though when somebody left you something behind to take care of. You can only do so much. Yeah, sure. If they knew how to change the law, do the laws about, property taxes, well, you know how it is. The things that need to be known, there it won't be any problems. But I had to realize every generation had to held the burden of it, and I had to fix it because not many people don't want to handle the mountain because it's just like the responsibility is too hard to bear. And I know it's hard to bear for me, but it's like somebody had no choice but to do it. It ain't you, somebody else will place you to do it. And if that person could be stronger than you. Because I met somebody like Jayetta's son, just like me, but he gave up with his art, and now I'm the person substituting him because I make art. I did pray about it. I just say, I know I got time, but it's just like, oh boy, it's so much. It's funny though when people leave you behind and the pressure be so burdened on you to the point where it's like you had to do things on your own. I know I got God on my side, but it feels like I'm not good that I'm not stressing about it, worrying about it. I literally said everything be all right as long as I, keep a level head and stay calm. Maybe just maybe it'll be fine. You know, that way I won't be annoyed by this foolishness and everything will go bad. I don't know where I could do this light the burden off to fix it. That's the only solution. So that's my life situation going so far for any updates. God told me like, you know, go ahead and do your assignment. I'm doing it right now. So talking. You have a similar testimony like me. Freya said she believed that Dorothy Matthew name in that house, not necessarily my mom name, when it transferred to her as a second party. So by default, she was paying for the most. So technically, it's in her name. She had to pay the mortgage. It's a convenient mess. How can I say this? You wonder how it transferred. Well, my grandpa bought the house for her, but sneak under the word broke, and that's about it. Over time, and then went back to him. It went back. It went back to the family. It went back right straight to my mom. No, no. It feels like most of these people just give up entirely of things in life, and it is sad because it's like I know it's harsh out here in this world. It's unforgiving, but it's like sometimes I wonder why people forget where they come from. And it's like they say it's no use, it's no good. I just wanted that question why sometimes I know I can't make people do nothing, but I did what Uncle Joe told me to do. And get that over with, you know what I'm saying? So it won't be any more confusion. At least I did. God told me that at this point, if you taking over, they have no choice but to start. This, Jaya told me they had no choice but to write it. Now, once you get your attorney, as long as you pay for them people, one way or another about them attorneys, they will get in contact with your family members. That's what she told me. One thing about it, they will. I have majority of the people number, they be over the place and all that. Because she said you gotta first had to handle Sunny Man kids first. And they had to sign it. And then I don't know how it go, but I'm just learning for her. Then after that, when they all done and sign it, then it had to be with me, my two other sisters. So they had no choice but to give their advice and all that. But God whispered, he said, don't worry, they had no choice but to let it go. So I'm being quiet for now. Like, you know, when you try to keep things a secret, but it eating me up, but it's like, I don't know why people put so much burden on a person, make them go through shit like life living hell, and they be so confused. I believe Jaya told me they trying to scare you. And I don't know, it's like the beginning of the month. I know we're the third of this month, but it's more like calm down. It's not the end of the world. We have enough time to get things together, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just, I don't know why people be panicking so much just because things don't go away. Newsflash, it's a reality. It's not that, it's not that easy. We wish it was easy. It would, a lot of things would have been go smoothly than that. You know how it is. But I think that people just forget. But I understand Diana's testimony. I heard hers. But I had to do what I had to do. I just wish that I'm not gonna blame my mom entirely or my family members because they didn't know. And it's up to me to fix the problem. It always be that one person. I believe that God told me you be the only person that will fix it and finish it. I just want to protect my sanctuaries, my kingdom. God put dominion over me. I just don't want. I don't want to lose much of nothing, but I know I need some money. I said, Lord Jesus, I know you got something better for me. I know it's made me a job application, but I'm still waiting. And if I try to do, I'm gonna do another one and then make sure to further then. But in the meantime, I know how to do what I gotta do. Cause nobody not gonna give me a lending hand. Some people in this world love to see you fail. Make sure you don't have nothing. That's just sad how they really is. Miserable people really are. And don't understand like the responsibility because when you have a child or anything, you want to lighten the situation of your child to make it easy for them. But it feels like the children, when they be born in this world, I feel like God has given. This is just me. I know we all have to go through something with our family members, but it feels like why God give us the wrong siblings, like brothers and sisters, and they don't want to do anything, remotely anything. They be sorry, but it's just like it seems like it's like sound like to me what you guys thinking about. Don't worry about that. Worry about yourself and do what you gotta do because that's family and you cannot, make people do their shit or dictate or whatever. And just like fine, but you're now not gonna do it because you're gonna be too busy focused on the other one. Unless the baby be too great, she might just give up entirely. Not wishing on ill will or anything, just that always be something. I believe a song was popping in my head while I was laying down on the bed. I think the song was like Captain Falcon main theme, but the song was going like I'm trying to remember the lyrics. Like you gotta keep on fighting, and then you don't have no left to fight was for her, but you gotta keep going. It's not gonna be easy, but it's hard. But it just I know you guys say, hang in there, chill. It'll be a cause to keep moving forward. Let God help it. Be a lawyer. I had to do it by law. I had no choice but to be patient. That's the only way I could do this. That's the only solution. Rhea says she gonna get her stuff out of the house next door. And I thought about what God said. I'm making it easier for you just in case, you know, to move these people out of your life. That way you could just do what you gotta do. So at least he's doing that. I don't know, it's just like, I know it's like, it's what God said. Sometimes you gotta be patient. I just wish that I could just handle that situation. You know, just handle it. Make sure that, you know, it won't be any problems. Sorry to log off and log back in. It's just that I just want to catch this vest for Quinn. Just say that out in the moment I did that. I know what people said. My mom, her friend said, your mom worked too hard to keep these houses afloat. It is what it is. But it's meant for me to do it all by myself. I know God got me, but I told God to let my enemies win, but they won't. It's just I gotta fight like hell. Keep fighting the good fight. That's all. Huh? At least I got patience. There's one thing I don't like about this game. Every time they get two turns, make it extremely difficult. Are you serious? Please don't kill it. Oh, please. Always have to be something. It's like sleep work differently in this game. And now I gotta go to church. I just finished paying the JA bill. I know I spent like 300, 500, $350 and 60 cents. I know it said $348, but I had to do it on my phone because the transaction is like $2 and some change. I have to do what I have to do. Was it $8? You dead ass. Oh, I don't like this game. Which is sad. I was sleeping. Okay, but I'll tell you that. Huh? Mission complete. I just don't want to. I have no doubt in my mind, but I know I'm not supposed to worry about it. Just take my time. It just, I know mom ain't here to take care of me anymore. It's just that I know how to take care of myself. I did, have to wait for a job. You know, I know what God said. When he sent me that video of like, listen, you keep running away from your son. It's like you got options. You ain't got enough gas money to worry what you got. Just stop and do what he told you to do. Like, I know you're tired. You would be. You listen. OB is free. And it's like, it's easy. The process, being a bee is easy. But the process is hard. Nothing. I just ask for a simple prayer. I know I pray for myself, but a simple prayer will suffice. Whoever watched this, just pray for me. I just, you guys could say at least I'm doing how of my business. After mom passed away, it's like somebody had to pass away to do what the hell they want. It's kind of funny. Those things about family members. It's like people in general as a whole. Can or no can and all that. Everybody not gonna love you the way they're gonna love you because the majority of the people that you know that God sent you, they will love you more. And it's like till we get another funeral or something. We come back and we band together. The next person die. I don't think I'm not joining no more family funerals at this should, because it's like everybody showing their true colors, and it's not the way it used to be back in the day when the black folks would stick together, like stick together. They had the best of the best parents and all that. They was together. Now they don't want to be together because it's like a big fat fuck you. To be honest, like it's like I don't owe you nothing, and it's just like I don't know. Best not to take it by now. Just I'm not too worried about it. It's just that worry about my damn self. That's all you need to do. You know what you need to do. And that they was too busy focused on me. What about I'm going on and doing what I have to do to set up my future, my goals that I'm doing right now. You know, just if I try to give me a full time job, I won't able to do the things that I do right now. You know, just be no YouTube. Won't be no YouTube channel for me or art career. And the lady said we need more talented people just like you. Like we really, really do. And I cannot let that go to waste. Now you really are talented. I wish I could just market myself the best way I know how, you know? The only way I can monetize my videos, I need 5,000 subscribers, but it's like, it sounds like, I mean, I am doing what I love, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I need money. That's why I did what I had to do to fill a job application to get me a part-time. They ain't calling me, I do another one, they don't call me. Something tells me that if I keep on doing it, I don't know, who knows? I'm just saying that I don't want to speak no ill will or no negativity, not doing all that. I'm just saying that if I keep on submitting a job application, it feels like I'm not going to get hired because this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Because it happened before last time. Well, I was doing trying to take care of my mom, but I know what my mom said. Joshua don't have to work. Be, you know what he need to do. She's right about that part. I know you guys said, it feels like stop saying about it. You know, we'll talk the way I feel talk. But other than that, I feel like I don't want to go to church, but I need to. I need to praise the Lord. I don't know, it's like I losing faith. It's out of sight because a lot of things going on with my life. Another one, somebody else said I have somebody have worse than they did. I know I should be grateful. At least I have something roof up my hand and time being. I know I had to figure something out, and I was like, I don't know why people the way they are, because it's left in itself rather than the flesh, and it's like our relationship is not no relationship anymore. It's more like a transaction because let's see what you got. What can I gain from you? You know, just let's see what you got. And it's like, if you won't do nothing for me, I got another person. And it's like, where's the love? Yeah, I say I'll be there where I need you the most, or, you know, I help I do as I can, you know. But like, I noticed it with different races besides the blacks. They be together, but it's like it'd be the Latinos, they stick together. Like they be whole. White people, they stick together. And then it's just like, I don't want to belittle my race. But I just feel like sometimes I think I wish I was born in a different race. Sometimes. But I can't help it. This is what God I am. Because you can say, don't talk to yourself like that. Everything be alright, but it's just like, sometimes I wonder why. It's not making a joke out of people, no, none of that. It's more like, I know it's an alpha mom, but still though. I want to keep this alpha. Let me go over there to the field and trace movement because the other one may have, done, rock smash. So it just, I don't know. If I was born in different lineage, I would take my mom with me. That I would never replace my mom. Never, never. She was the best. Like God took the best of the best one, but it was time for her to go because she was tired. And God said, "Don't blame yourself. You did the best way you could." I just wonder why that. I even asked the question, how do these people sleep at night knowing that you done harm or good, but I had to realize they had to do something wicked and evil to sleep, to do the devil job in the Bible. I wish I could remember the mysterious. I need to go back and read my Bible. But I know it's in there. My mom told me that, and I know it in my heart that God will say something in the scriptures in the Bible. Yeah, because I know I got some time. I thank God for that. At least I got some time. I know, just be happy for once. Happiness only a brief moment in time. say? Yeah, Lily said dope. I know I keep on saying, but everything be fine. Sometimes I wonder why I go through the things I'm going through. I just want to pick in God's head and tell me why He told me not to get a job, why this and why that. I just want to know the answer, the truth, not because something had to come out of this. What I'm going through in life, something had to come out of it, one way or another. It's like there are times I ask God, "Are you there? Jesus, are you there? Are you there?" Say He's not gonna leave us or never forsake us. There be times that people just say, "Where's your God now?" and all that. He's there. Just I wish it was like, same things He wanted to go through things to learn things. You know, ain't there, my child. Ever be fine. Yeah. Hold on. Help is on the way. Yeah. And then, it's kind of funny what Jaeda said. They're going to be looking for you when they have the money. And I take care of how much it should. When the moment they did, I did help on much of that shit, but not anymore because my mom did told me I know how my sister really is. I'm not gonna go through that mess again. They would use all my money and take it and they do whatever they want with their money and just, you know, I just wish that I even asked my mom a question why. And I asked the other lady why I tried to get the cans yesterday. She said sometimes we be fooled at times, even though that's our loved ones, but we always be messing up when it comes to them, when they be asking, we just give it to them. It's like you gotta bless your enemies and pray for them. And it feels like they don't deserve it because they curses run around here. And then it's like some people have substitute like good to you or harm to you, but it's like they're less good around here and more harm. Look out there for myself. dance on Samurai. I'm supposed to, but I know I messed up. I would do something more damage, but I'm making sure. Of course, she gonna do that. Can't get the speed before this one. Samurai. Gengar, come on. Alright. Do your best. I wish I had bullet punch. Can I get a turn, bitch? Your mind is not faster than mine. Well, at least I'm. My samurai take 4 out of his mouth. I have nothing much else to talk about because I wish I had something to talk about to like keep the conversation going, but the only way I can make this content is to react. I'm not reading this story much as I should because I don't care. All I know is like the glimpse of the story is you as a character was created. Jump down here. Basically, I made you go ahead and fix the problems of the people, and that's about it. Just basically this shit you down there. Here you go from the heavens. And then I go help these people out. That's what I get from the story. And ZA is more like Mega Evolutions. Why they going insane and all that. I didn't pay attention to the story. They said I don't pay attention to Pokemon story anymore because it feels like it's not out of disrespect. It's more like it's not out of disrespect. It's more like Pokemon stopped being story driven at the Sun and Moon because that's the only decent one. I'll take the first generation, the first 5, 6 gen, like, 7 gen for the Sun and Moon. But other than that, the rest, that's it. There's nothing more with these Pokemon stories as a whole. Pokemon Wind and Pokemon Waves are coming. That's what it is. Pokemon wins and Pokemon waves coming. Yep. I want one. With mm, he's a special attacker rather than, a physical one. I know I need some fighting type moves. Let's go to combat or speed. I know I need to have one strong one. I know I got poison around. Thinking wisely for this fight. I'm gonna beat Valo. I need to think of something. Because there are not gonna be no setups. try to condense these content. So I feel like I'm being selfish for me. It feels like I need a new family. Just I know a common way, but it's like, Lord Jesus. For the starters, I like to reiterate from my opinions on TIFF Gen starters. They grow on me over sometimes. I didn't like the other two, like the bird and the fire type. I enjoyed the water type design, but now look at the fire type a little bit more. I actually quite like it. And when my first visual reaction. This reminds me of Pokemon Sun and Moon when we first got the starters. Litten, Rowlet, and Popplio. Yeah, so trying to expand my shop from this inventory. I know it's like a whole bunch of side quests, but you know, this whole time I forgot how to do this fast as it is. And you gotta go to the Pokedex and do all this. It's so that would be boring. That would be like uh eh, eh. It's a hassle, man. They have got to do better with these hairstyles. I know, but it's just like, yeah, got to do better with this joint. It's like I'm being an asshole. Much, but it just I was just checking. Go waste of my money. I used to have Mischievous, and I evolve it to Miss Magius. I'm gonna check what time it is. No church start 11, but 9:32. I still got enough time. Yeah, I wanted to make this video short. I think I might just make some other videos. I need to do a reaction. At least try to do a reaction for Super Mario Galaxy and the movie. do this Pokemon Mega Evolution tier list, and that's the only way. I know I would like to wait a little bit longer to get it. I have the money right now to get the DLC, but I just need on other things for my channel. Oh, my computer just don't shut down, fail. You know I needed it. It's just that. Now I'm gonna get through this. I just want to check real quick. Gotta get used to the controls. I could have changed it. More modern legend game. The only way I can get more watch time, I need to make some shorts. I had no choice but to upload that Skiska short without no color and just uploaded it because it's not gonna be a funny skit, it's more like a life learning lesson. And maybe one joke would be funny, but other than that, that's it. Modern spirits. I know Resident Evil Requiem is out. You know what? Let's go to the eShop. I know I don't have a PlayStation 5, but I would play it on PlayStation 5. It's no point to get a key capture card, but just I had the money right now to get it. But for right now, I need to save it for important things when I go to the attorney and all that. But I know I gotta do that later, but I just want it. Everything going on. I wish things didn't go wrong. It's more difficult for me. Hope this Pokemon Day be over with for me. I know it's been over, but it's just like last time I said I was like kind of got tired of playing Pokemon, but I only played these two, and I didn't. Last I did was Pokemon Scarlet, but I didn't touch that for a mean time, like a wow. And I didn't touch Pokemon Sword and Shield. All these video games that I have. Alright. Hope you guys really do enjoy this video. Leave a like and subscribe for better stuff like this. Follow all my social media platform. Until further notice, y'all stay blessed. Bye, yo. I will be back, but, yeah, it is. Let's see if I can make some videos today.